love baseball. It's played in the summertime when it's warm, except early in the season when it's a little different. But what's wrong with a snow flurry or two? Can you tell I'm a fanatic? Recently, my wife and I went to San Diego, and our daughter and her husband treated us to a game between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. He's a Marine, and he landed us free tickets. And these weren't in the cheap seats either. I'm thinking that rank has its privileges. Now, our seats were just beyond the dugout on the first base side. You know what that means, though? It means foul balls would be coming this way, so we had to be on the watch and on our toes for any foul balls. We were ready to jump up because we had to either catch the ball or at least protect ourselves as the ball was coming. The field was wonderful and the setting was perfect. Now the sun was going down over on the third base side, and we had to kind of go like this to watch the game. Did I tell you we had to watch for foul balls? Now I am used to going to a Rockies home game. What I'm not used to is going to a game where there's 30,000 people rooting against me. My favorite player is Carlos Gonzalez. He whacks a double. Do I jump up and cheer and still expect to get out alive? I have to think about how many beers that guy behind me has had. I'm earnestly watching my team at bat. And do you know what happens when your team is at bat and it's the visiting team? 30,000 people have to go to the bathroom, get something to eat, or anything that requires standing up and blocking your view. One of my other favorite players is Todd Hilton. He's a lefty, just like I am. And I'm not going to see what Todd has done because I'm going to have to watch it on the replays. Too many people up. Have you ever noticed at a game how some people don't pay attention to the game? They use the game as their social time or social hour. We had a guy sitting just off to our left. And you sit like this, and the batter's right over here. He was turned like this, talking to the people behind him the whole game. What he didn't miss was the fries, the popcorn, the hot dogs, the nachos. Comes another foul ball. Oh, we all jump up, and it goes into the upper deck this time. Our socializer needs new fries and maybe clean pants. Do you know what the most stupid thing is at a baseball game? It's the wave. It goes around and around the stadium, and what does it have to do with the game? Nothing. What it does mean is you have 30,000 people with nothing to do. Oh, another foul ball. I'll teach that guy for doing the wave. Have you noticed the big mega screens that all the ballparks have? They have stats up there for the batters. They'll have their batting averages, or their batting averages against left-handers, or their batting averages against left-handers with runners in scoring position, or their batting averages against left-handers with runners in scoring position and less than 2 outs. Yikes. But between innings, they put the fans in the stands up on these mega screens. And it's a chance for someone to make a complete fool of themselves in front of 30,000 people. And they do. In fact, they do dances. And they must have learned these dances from their electroshock treatments. We had a guy sitting in front of us, and he was waving his kid around like he was a Padres flag every inning, and he never got his 5 seconds of fame. It's getting late in the game now, and the Rockies are up by 2 runs, and someone, somewhere, yells out, "Let's go, Padres." Now, my son-in-law, who now has had his fair share of beer, yells out at the top of his lungs, "Let's go, Rockies." Are we going to get out of here alive? Doesn't he know that this is an important game? We are battling the San Diego Padres for last place. What I didn't realize, and he did, was that he had a half a platoon of Marines further down our row, and they were watching our backs. Met him Toastmasters.